If you are feeling overwhelmed by coding errors and syntax struggles, imagine having a coding assistant that writes, explains, and fixes your code in real time. Whether you are just starting out with R, Python, or SQL, or have hit a roadblock, there's a solution that's changing the game for data analysts, using AI to power through your coding challenges. We'll show you how large language models like ChatGPT can help you generate, debug, and customize code faster than ever. No boot camp required. Today on Art+Science. Hey there, I'm Kevin Hartman, Associate Professor at the University of Notre Dame and founder of the Art+Science Analytics Institute, where our mission is to make you a better data analyst. In our previous video, we detailed the process of switching from Excel to R and taking advantage of numerous advantages of utilizing a programming language for data analysts who are prepared to handle larger data sets, more intricate analysis, and better visualizations. But mastering coding in R, Python, or SQL is a daunting challenge. If you've ever been intimidated by the thought of memorizing syntax or fixing code errors, there's an AI solution that can simplify your life. Using large language models like ChatGPT to assist with coding. Look, understanding programming languages is important for an analyst, but data analysis isn't just about languages anymore. It's about understanding their capabilities and utilizing AI to generate code quickly and efficiently. LLMs have transformed coding and made it faster and more efficient. Today, I'll explain how an LLM can be your coding partner, why it is transforming the way we handle data, and how you can incorporate it into your workflow to code more effectively without spending months in coding classes. ChatGPT is an example of an LLM that comprehends and produces human language, but it goes beyond just text. It can also understand programming languages like R, Python, and SQL, acting as an experienced programmer by your side. Not only do these LLMs generate code, but they also explain, debug, recommend best practices, and help with understanding the purpose behind the code. Whether you're manipulating data or visualizing relationships and patterns, an LLM can guide you through the entire analysis and visualization process. Here's what using an LLM as your coding copilot looks like. Let's say you want to make a pivot table using R. You can simply describe your data and the desired end result. The LLM can generate the necessary code and provide helpful context and comments for better understanding. If you hit a coding error, you can paste it along with some context into the LLM for helpful suggestions. This is one of the best use cases that I know of this technology. LLMs are customizable. Give your LLM directions and details about your data and objective, and it will generate personalized code suggestions. The first recommendation is usually the best, but the LLM can also offer multiple approaches for a unique coding challenge. LLMs are useful for learning new coding functions and techniques because they explain the why behind the code. This approach is more practical and problem-focused, which makes it more effective than memorizing syntax from a textbook. Coding can be an arduous process with various functions, troubleshooting, and library searches. Here's how an LLM can simplify your life and streamline these tasks. Learning a new coding challenge is tedious, requiring trial and error and referencing documentation. But with an LLM, the process is much, much faster. For example, when creating a visualization in R, instead of researching which ggplot2 components to use for a multi-axis chart, you can simply ask the LLM for the code. It can provide a recommended approach that you can quickly copy and paste to implement. If you use a single programming language for your work, an LLM allows you to seamlessly switch between languages without needing deep knowledge in each. So if you are most comfortable in R, the LLM can help you translate that R code into something that works in Python or any other programming language if there's a unique desired effect that you want. This means you can choose the best tool for the task or work across multiple languages easily. Learning to code comes with challenges, including seamlessly unsolvable errors. With an LLM, you don't have to struggle for hours. Simply ask for help when encountering syntax errors, package loading issues, or unexpected code behavior. The LLM will offer solutions and even consider previous errors while working on a new one. With an LLM handling these repetitive tasks, you can focus on higher value work like analyzing data and visualizing information. Your attention shifts from coding to creating impactful analysis. And with more time and energy, you can uncover the nuanced data stories that only a human analyst can discover. To maximize the benefits of using an LLM in your coding, consider these best practices. Using an LLM allows you to describe your needs in natural language. However, clear and specific prompts are critical for accurate code production. For example, a general prompt like, "How do I clean a data set?" is not nearly as effective as one with much more specificity. A better prompt would be something like, "I have a data frame in R with missing values in columns price and quantity. Can you provide a code snippet to remove rows where both of these columns are missing?" This second prompt is much more likely to yield productive, functional code because it is precise and gives the LLM a clear understanding of the situation. Working with an LLM is like a conversation. If the first code suggestion isn't ideal, refine your prompt by asking more questions and seeking clarifying feedback. This process will lead to the best solution. Before using a code snippet that your LLM produces, understand it first. Ask for clarification on what each section of the code does and why certain functions are used over others. This will improve your understanding and skills while completing the task. With so many R packages available, it can be overwhelming to choose the best one for the task. But you don't have to research it all on your own. Simply ask the LLM for recommendations. For example, you could inquire about a package for time series forecasting or creating interactive visualizations. The LLM will give you suggestions and provide example code to assist you in starting your project. Mistakes happen when you're coding, but dealing with them doesn't have to be a headache. When you encounter an error, simply copy and paste it into the LLM with a brief explanation of what you were trying to do. Providing more context will lead to a better solution. Instead of asking how to fix a specific error code, include the full script output from your GUI and the specific error. Providing this context will help you receive accurate updates and step-by-step guidance for resolving the issue. Here are some practical illustrations of how an LLM can assist with some typical coding tasks. You can easily organize chaotic data with an LLM. You can combine data sets, you can rearrange tables, you can isolate columns, whatever you need to do in your data wrangling task. An LLM can help you customize any type of visualization, whether it's a histogram, a scatter plot, a multi-layered display. It doesn't matter. There's no need to decipher documentation. You can just ask the LLM to add labels, titles, colors, whatever it is you want with ease. If you need to run a regression model, the LLM can help you with its construction, help you identify key variables, and ensure accurate results. Simply state your objective and let the LLM do the work. Adding an LLM to your workflow amplifies the capabilities of your programming language without requiring months of mastery. Working closely with the LLM will strengthen your understanding of the features of the language and the applications in solving analytical challenges. Plus, you'll build a library of useful scripts for adapting existing code to new challenges. Analysts today must adapt to the changing landscape around us. Companies are seeking those who can use data to answer questions and communicate insights. Your value lies in the results you produce, not just your coding skills. An LLM can help you navigate complex code and give you more time to focus on the real work, which is the analysis and storytelling. Thanks so much for watching. If you haven't already, take a moment and subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with anyone who you think is interested in data analytics. Every single week, we are bringing new, exciting, and important videos on data analytics to this channel, and we would love to have you there for the journey. Be sure to check out the links in the description below for additional art science resources and sign up for our newsletter to get exclusive tips, course updates, and more directly in your inbox. Thanks again for watching. We'll see you in the next video.